You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is BMore Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? It's me, Lady T, and this is BMore Lifestyle from Studio B at Fox Baltimore. Now, we've got a lot going on today, so let's get to it. Meteorologist Jonathan Myers is here with us, along with our very own Tara Reeves and motivational speaker Eric Rittmeyer. Hello, you guys. Hey, we were doing the wave a little bit earlier. Y'all missed it. Like, you see, we're always on point. That's what I love about this four-way chat, right? All right, you guys. So now, let me tell you right now. The first episode of The Masked Singer aired, and we already saw the first reveal. If you haven't seen last night's episode, this is your spoiler alert. We'll wait for you to leave. That's it. Let's see the reveal. Now, that was awesome. I actually got that right. Well, halfway right, because I said it was either Mystical, because they said dangerous in the beginning, or Busta Rhymes. So those were my two guesses. So what did you guys think?
You missed out on DMX. DMX should have been there, too. You had the whole DMX thing going on. But I tell you, there's so much I love about this, right? I mean, number one, I love the fact we're talking about something that's fun. Number two, I love Busta Rhymes. He takes his mask off. He's just so happy and smiling. He's so appreciative. I loved every ounce of that.
That's true. He forgot about the fact that he went home on the first night of the show. Tara, tell me what you think, Tara.
I mean, this was the one person that I thought that I had from the very beginning. Once again, Dave Portnoy with Barstool Sports. Excited for Busta Rhymes. As Eric was saying, he did have a lot of fun. I remember season 1, we had T-Pain win the whole thing. So it was only right that a rapper went home on the first night since we had a winner on season 1. But it's always fun to watch.
Yeah, it was really fun. Jonathan, weigh in.
And it just seems like, yeah, that you listen, and it's Busta Rhymes for sure. But, you know, one of our camera people here that works with me, and also a director here, her mom was watching with her, and she said Tracy Morgan.
Oh, that's not that bad because of the voice. I was thinking because of the voice. So that actually isn't a bad guess.
As Pharrell would say, it's Busta.
Oh, let me find out Jonathan Myers got some moves. All right, we dancing today. All right, moving on now it's time for you to tell it. Did you guess the dragon correctly? Head to foxbaltimore.com/vote and let us know. Or go to the Fox 45 News app. Under Explore, you can find the spot to vote. At the end of the show, we're going to see what everybody thinks, okay? Now, calling all coffee lovers, looking for a place to visit, the personal finance site Wallet Hub has ranked the best coffee cities in the U.S. Researchers compared 100 of the largest cities in America for their report. They looked at everything from the number of coffee shops in the city to the average price for a pack of coffee, and they found that Seattle, Washington was the best city for coffee lovers. And Baltimore ranked 48. What, 48? That's so low on the chart. So what do you guys think? Are we all moving to Seattle now? Like, what do you think? Go ahead, jump in.
I mean, I could see that, yeah, I could see Seattle being number 1. It's a home of Starbucks, you know? It's where Starbucks came from, and I think Pete's came from there.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I mean.
It's only right.
Yeah,
okay.
just.
I know, that's sad that Baltimore was so far down.
Cookie crumbles,
Tara, what do you think?
Grinds, whatever.
Right. Tara, what do you think?
Well, as they were saying, of course, Starbucks was founded in Seattle. My favorite iced coffee happens to be Starbucks, but when I do hot coffee, I actually like Seattle's best. So I guess I do love my coffee from Seattle, but I'm not going to move there. I'm just going to go to the store. I'll buy my Seattle's best and my iced Starbucks coffee. As I get older, my palate changes. I used to not like coffee, and then I sort of transitioned into adding like a little splash of coffee with my creamer and milk. But now I can actually enjoy black coffee as long as it's iced Starbucks black coffee. So I guess I somewhat agree, since that's how my palate works.
Okay, so me and Tara are going to Seattle is what we just heard, okay? Eric, what do you think? Are you coming with us?
I'm actually going to Indonesia, where they have the most expensive coffee in the world, and it's made from cat poop.
Oh, boy.
It's called Kopi Luwak.
I've heard
and it's
about
actually that takes on the whole coffee breath, takes on a whole new thing. That's the most expensive coffee in the world, right? But I like some fun facts with it too. Did you know Hawaii is the only state in the whole United States that grows coffee? I didn't realize that.
Whoa, they grow coffee there? Okay, so we going to Seattle, then we going to Hawaii is what Eric is trying to say. That's
Then
what I
Indonesia.
heard.
Don't forget Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia.
Oh, did his homework today.
Hey, okay, look at you coming through with the facts. So thank you. Okay.
Well, you got it. I got you.
All right. So, oh wait, sorry. My wave real quick. I caught it. Okay. Next up, model Gigi Hadid and her musician boyfriend Zayn Malik welcome a baby girl. We'll take a closer look at the new parents and what they had to say about the new addition. Now, Thanksgiving could become heated with your family this year, from COVID concerns to politics and everything in between. You may feel outraged at someone else's different thoughts. Next, what you can do when this happens.
You're watching BMore Lifestyle.
Welcome back. During this day and age, it seems like everyone has opposing views, and those views may bring out some kind of emotion like anger or outrage. Well, Eric Rittmeyer joins us again today. Hey, Eric.
Lady T, good to see you. I'm waving over here.
I know. You got me dancing today. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so excited to have you back. You have a lot to talk to us about today. Can you explain outrage culture to us? What is that?
Yeah, we're just this angry society, Lady T. I mean, everybody's so upset with everyone. We automatically assume the worst intentions in people. The minute we disagree with someone, we automatically default to these defense mechanisms of name calling and anger. We have to get back to a society where let's assume the person's best intentions that are standing next to us. And just because we disagree doesn't mean we have to be upset with each other. But it all starts with getting control of our emotions. We're an emotion-based society. We're humans. We're hardwired to feel first and think later. It all starts with getting control of our emotion, which we have not done.
Okay, so what can you do if you're feeling this way?
Well, it's important to start off with acknowledging your triggers. We all have them, whatever it is. You might say something to upset somebody. You might do something, whatever it is. You have to be aware of that trigger and know that once that trigger is pulled, the way you're going to react after that is going to be an emotion-based reaction, knee-jerk. You're going to say something and do something that you probably don't really mean, but because it's fueled in emotion, you're going to come at that person, as opposed to responding, which is when you process information logically and formulate a response. So it all starts with acknowledging the emotion and keeping control of it. You can't turn it off. You just have to learn to control it.
Right. So what can you do if you notice somebody else feeling that way, that kind of outrage?
Yeah, it's important. You know, it's like birds of a feather flock together, right? It's called psychological projection. So it's the ability to put your thoughts and put your feelings onto somebody else. What I find most often is people that are angry tend to hang out with angry people. And it's like, you know, you're just like sitting in your car breathing your own fumes from the exhaust, right? It's like just anger-based. If we can start off with just acknowledging a point of view, an opposing point of view, and then also being better listeners. We listen with the intent to reply, not with the intent to understand. We have to make that person feel like we hear them and we understand where they're coming from.
Okay, now is it a bad thing to kind of have those emotions and to feel like that?
No, that's the issue, Lady T. Emotions, 100% of the time, every single emotion we feel is okay. It's how we respond to that emotion. The issue is we're given no training on this. I mean, all the way through, kids all the way through school, you and I both, we memorize, regurgitate. We get tossed out into the workforce. Somebody says something we don't like. We go bonkers over it. We lose all emotional control because we're not taught how to express it in any way other than anger and violence. We need to be taught emotional vocabularies that shows us a way to express the emotion in a way other than anger.
Wow, that's actually major, because sometimes when I get angry, I mean, this hand goes up like this, Eric, and the hand goes on the Kimbo. So give me a tip. What can I do to stop getting in that mode?
You just got to bust out the worm or the moonwalk. As soon as you feel it, you're like, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to go out and bust this move. That's what you got to do. I go back to the whole – I use this all the time, Lady T. First off, I can't do the moonwalk, actually. But I do this all the time. I say Hakuna Matata. You know the Lion King, right? You just got to keep thinking Hakuna Matata. No worries. You don't have to be upset about stuff, right? Everything's okay at the end of the day. We can have opposing points of view. We can have differing teams that we like, different people to vote for, and still like each other. We're all hardwired the same way. We want to love each other.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate you joining us. Can we get one last worm? Can I get one last worm from you?
Oh, you know I got that for you. One to the side and one up front.
Oh, you're amazing, Eric. I love having you on. Thank you so much for sharing that insight, and we had a great time interviewing you today. Thanks
Awesome
for joining
seeing
us.
you, Lady C. Thank you.
All right.